Mirror, mirror on the wall, am I the craftiest wizard of them all? Fuck you. Fireball! Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your friend Blort, and I wanted to discuss item crafting in Mage Arena. I'm making this guide because this game's great, but you can't exactly read what everything says on the item crafting guide. And there are some concepts I didn't understand myself at first that I like to share since I've learned how they work. Alright, so if you do the tutorial, it tells you they're in the map, which you can pull up with Q on your keyboard, that there are flags in different zones that will grant you resources. Now, how this works is you find the flag in each of these zones, and whenever you find the flag, you get little minions that will come deliver resources from those zones. It's not instantaneous. They do take a while to get here, but you get Warlock Prime delivery once you capture one of these flags. These flags are pretty easy to spot, and on the map they'll show you which of these neutral zones have flags. I'm on the medium map right now, and there's only 3, but on the large there's 4. So let's go to the Crystal Caves. Now, what threw me off about the Crystal Caves is that the flag for the Crystal Caves isn't above ground. You have to do a little crystal parkour puzzle to get to it. And if you survive coming down here, there it is. Yeah, there you can see the little goblin delivering a crystal right there. So they travel from the flag to your base. I've tried to damage them. You cannot interrupt their delivery. But if you're sneaky enough, you can probably go to the opponent's base and steal the crystal from them. See, oh, I'm wrong. You actually can kill the goblins. Although killing the goblin doesn't stop the deliveries because I'm still getting crystals. Once you got Warlock Prime coming to you to your door, there's one other point of interest for item crafting, I would say. And that is the Gnome Village. If you bring a resource to the gnomes and hand it to them, they'll consider and they'll give you a randomized item back. While setting up for this video, I traded with these guys for ages just trying to get a goddamn toad. And give me a damn toad or else you're gonna get it. Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, additional note with trading. You can actually, I'd say there's about 5 other spells I've seen so far you can get while trading, and I will cover those at the end of the video. As far as items go, we'll start here. This is the frog spear. The frog spear doesn't really do much. Doesn't really do damage. But if you hold down left click, the frog will extend its tongue, and it will knock out. It'll force your opponent to drop everything it's holding. This is the levitator, and so far is my personal favorite. I like this because you can use it to lift enemies and kind of fling them around. But also, if you look down at your feet, you can make yourself fly, which is my fit. And the levitation goes on for a solid minute. It takes a bit to recharge, but it's very useful. I once parked myself on top of a mausoleum and just threw fireballs at people for like a solid portion of the map of the match. It was great. All right, this is the frog balloon. This does exactly what you think it would do in a video game. If I jump off the tower here, it softens the fall. It basically enables so you take 0 fall damage, even if you do something stupid like yell fireball into a wall. Okay, let's teleport back and look at the rest of them. All right, so this is the throwing stone. This is your Uno reverse card if someone's casting a spell at you. You left click, and it will negate all spells being casted at you. Although it has a bit of a long cooldown time, so you can't spam it. Alright, next. Frog leather blade. This will be the shortest description on the list. It's just a sword. It's just a sword coming out of the frogs. I hope that's its face. No, yeah, that's its face. Whenever you want to cast these hands, you want to go ahead and craft this. Spore frog. So there is a spell that does something similar to this, but the spore frog is way more effective at it. So spore frog is essentially a smoke screen. It has a long cooldown, but the smoke screen stays for a solid second and it's super dense. Look at this. Like I can't see shit. So this is the orb. It is supposed to give you the POV of, I think, your nearest enemy. You can look down and cast. I've looked down and cast it on myself, but it doesn't really show anything. I don't have a buddy with me today, so I can't really showcase this. But that's what it does. Silver Seed Bramble. This item is fantastic. It is your de facto area denial and anti-wormhole. You hold it, you look at where you want to cast it, You left click, brambles pop up. There's basically no cooldown for setting the brambles. Okay, I lied. You can cast it 3 times before it has to recharge. But the brambles do so much damage. Like, I can't even make it to the end of that without dying.
A sorcerer has been slain.
In the crafting in the crafting recipe, this is listed as Boinger, but it is a mushroom sword. You smack enemies with this and they go flying. Additionally, it's also a pogo stick. I don't know if that's the intended use, but it is possible to be used that way. All right. Walking stick. It's let me walk without it. It provides a noticeable but slight speed buff to your standard walking speed. And that's without. I'm like very slightly slower. Standard walking stick is probably the worst item you can craft. It serves no use except for maybe additional move speed. Now the fungal walking stick is just like the walking stick. It also provides a move speed bonus, like it's very slight, but it also gives you increased jump height. All right, last 2 items. Dart gun. The dart gun does exactly what it says it does. It shoots darts. It doesn't apparently have a cooldown. You can just spam it. It disorients enemies and it'll leech health from them too. So if you have the means, it's a decent little tool to have, I'd say. All right, shrink ray. I can't use it because I don't have any allies with me, and it doesn't appear to let me use it myself. But what the shrink ray is supposed to do is this is the help your teammates out option, or the one that only lets you help your teammates out. You use this on your teammates, it shrinks them and makes them harder to hit with spells. So here's one of the followers you can craft. Mushroom Man is a portable spring, which will roughly launch you about the height of the roof of one of the wizard towers. It's it's the strongest one uh jump and spring up in one shot you can get. The other friend you can make is a golem. I love these guys, not because they look goofy as hell, but instead of being a spring to higher places, they are a one-way ticket to the afterlife for anyone who is within melee range. Go over. Soup Man. This friendly guy here will give you temporary buffs depending on which basic crafting ingredient you give it to him. So logs give will give you temporary health, make you tankier. I've read that this stacks, so if you get a bunch of logs at once, you can make yourself super tanky. So rocks actually increase the volume of your voice, which unfortunately I don't have a buddy with me, so I can't showcase that for you guys. Mushroom soup. I think is my favorite soup color so far. Gives you the jump bonus that you would get from the fungal walking stick, but better. In fact, let's see if this oh, it stacks. The crystal soup I have not tried yet. Fireball. I'm not sure what a surge of magical energy means, but I want to say it probably makes your spell stronger for a period of time. I'll see what Toad does. Your tongue gains a mind of its own. I'm not entirely sure what the frog one does either. Although, to me, it kind of feels like a waste just because toads are kind of hard to get. So the effects of soup do just stack up. As you can see, my default jump, even without fungal walking stick, is super high. And with fungal walking stick, after 3 mushroom soups, I can just clear jump over the wall. The soup effects last for a couple minutes. Lastly, are spell pages. Whenever you are trading with the gnomes or the mausoleum, you may have a chance of finding spare spell pages. I'm going to show you what these do. Starting with the least dramatic to the most dramatic. All right, so this is Wisp. Whoops. It essentially is a zero cooldown. Wisp, wisp. But apart from maybe a flashbang effect, it doesn't stick around. So it doesn't really function as a lamp. Lamp. Um, I think it's the most useless one so far. I haven't used it in combat though, so I don't know if it provides a blinding effect. Divine Light. This one has a bit of a cooldown, but it is fantastic. I can blow myself to smithereens and basically heal myself back up to full.
A sorcerer has been slain.
I gotta stop doing that, man. Thankfully, I brought a backup just in case. Fireball. Wait, it landed all the way over there. How'd it hurt me?
A sorcerer has been slain.
Okay, I have questions, but yeah, so that's what Divine Light does. It basically heals you back to full immediately. Doesn't have much of a cooldown. It's fantastic as a healing spell. Blink provides a short teleportation. It also appears to leave behind a puff of smoke, which probably disorients your enemies just a little bit. Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, there's essentially zero cooldown. And it's very light. It doesn't last for very long, but there does seem to be a light smoke screen effect whenever using it. All right, here's the big flashy boys. These are the big damaging spells. You ever want to channel the forces of darkness? I am unsure of the exact range of it, but this is what it looks like. Dark Blast. It is essentially a laser. Dark Blast. Dark Blast. There does not appear to be much of a cooldown. And this is your delete everything in that general direction spell. Thunderbolt. I have a curiosity. Crystal suit, please. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. These pages essentially have zero cooldown. Seems. That's all the items. That's suit crafting, and that's trading, how to acquire spell pages, and what they do. It was nice talking to you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.